Mom Tip Monday. So, have you been praying for patience? Do you have a toddler or a teenager that's really trying right now, and you're trying to grow in virtue, and you just fail every time, and you're so frustrated, and you feel like there has to be an answer? So you go back to the Lord and you ask for patience. And what happens? It gets worse. Like, what is going on? Well, here's what's going on. Jesus is not the fairy godmother from Cinderella. He doesn't bippity boppity boo. You have patience and you made it through the day. He will present opportunities for you to learn how to be patient. Patience is like perseverance. It's something that we get better at the more we go through experiences where we have to execute and use that gift, that virtue. We know it's a fruit of the Spirit, so prayer will help. But instead of asking for patience, here is my tip. Ask for grace. Ask for the grace to find the trick or the redirection or the words for your toddler. Ask for a mom, the grace of an older mom to come into your life that can give you maybe some ideas for sleep. Ask for the grace of calmness and thoughtfulness with your mouthy teenager. It is the difference between being a reactive parent to being a responsive parent. So patience is an essential tool. I was taught patience by my third child. If you've heard us speak and you've heard our parenting talk, you know we call him the beast. We call him the breaker. He was almost the end of me. He was really hard. He would wake up until he was 4 years old, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times a night. He was my nightmare kid. He was my night terror kid. He was rough. And then he'd wake up crying. And then he was hard all day. He was the kid that when I went to the park with my children and other mothers saw me put him on the ground and he would start running, they would pick up their kids, move to the other side of the park. I say that I had him because my second child, my daughter, was compliant and lovely and agreeable, just like her father, and very, very easy. And I remember thinking to myself one day, watching a mother struggle with a little boy, oh, she just doesn't love her child like I love mine. If she would just be calm and peaceful, that child would behave. And probably within 24 hours, I was pregnant with number 3, who was the breaker. Number 3 is now 26 years old and a wonderful young man, but definitely taught me patience. And if you ask him, he will say to you, I made my mother the woman she is, and he absolutely did. When you experience those tough children with those strong personalities that maybe are just like you, that is when asking God for the grace to be peaceful, to be creative, and to be calm, and to respond rather than react. That's when the patience grows in you. So, I joke, don't pray for patience, pray for grace. You want patience, just be careful what you ask for. Be careful the words of your prayer. And do you mean what you're asking for? You can do it. It's hard. Little kids are hard, but you can do it, and it's worth it, and they will turn you into the mom that you're supposed to be. Have a great week.
Thanks.